Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while since I have posted. Disclaimer before I start, I am sick. I've been sick since this past weekend and I still sound terrible, but I feel a lot better. I think I just have a sinus infection and I've been taking medicine for it and stuff, so yeah, I'm sorry I sound like this, but I really wanted to make a video. So, I've been inspired by the new year to create some more content. I probably do this after every new year starts, but I mean, whatever. Actually, I didn't last year, so whatever, disregard that. So today, instead of talking about resolutions, because I feel so strongly about resolutions because I feel like they are kind of always inherently negative. Not the resolution itself is negative, but it always seems to have negative consequences, or you feel really bad if you don't go through with it, or you don't get around to it, or you fail at whatever it is. And so I'm just gonna be talking about my goals for the year. And I know even if I don't achieve these goals, I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I obviously just didn't get around to it, but I don't know. And I feel resolutions always revolve around a big change. It's always weight, or a new job, or something really huge. And I just wanted to focus on the smaller things that are equally as important to me as the bigger things that could happen this year. So I'm just going to be talking about my goals. And some of it's kind of a bucket list, I guess, for the year. So I guess if you're interested, then keep on watching. Side note, well, it's not really a side note, but me and Nikki are moving to Austin in 11 days. So yeah, we've been packing and we're so excited, and we're just going stir crazy because I'm not working now, and we just have to sit here and just wait, not spend money, and it's just been terrible. And this room is a mess, but I think you can only see a little bit of that box, or maybe you can't. I'm crazy. But there's boxes and shit in here. But we'll just ignore that, and you guys can look at Buffy sleeping like an angel, like the angel she is. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump right into it. None of these are in a particular order, so yeah. So the first one I wrote is something that's really special to me, and my first one is to share a poem I wrote on a main social media account. So this is probably a little known fact, but I've been writing poetry probably since I was I don't know if I really count it when I was 10 or 11, because it was really just shitty. But I've been writing poetry, not consistently, but I at least do it throughout the year. Some years I do it more than others, just depending what's going on and stuff. And I don't really have I don't sit down and be okay, I'm gonna write a poem. They kind of just come to me, and then I write them on my phone. And it's kind of just always been like that. So obviously I have years of poems, some good and some not so good, and I've always been really shy when it comes to sharing them with people. I don't even let Nikki read them. So yeah, so I just want to share one that I feel really good about, just because I feel really not confident when it comes to my writing, and I just feel it's all shitty, and no one's gonna like it or anything. But I've always wanted to publish a poetry book, but I mean, I can't even share them with my girlfriend. So I guess the first step, if I ever want to do anything with it, which if I don't, that's chill, is to just share one. So I don't think that'll be happening anytime soon, but hopefully throughout the year I get like more and more confident, and I really need to like go through and like weed out like the shitty ones. Like I don't ever want anyone to read, and find like the really good ones that like people, because I also just feel like people are gonna like read into it and they're gonna be like, oh, who's this about, blah blah blah, and I'm like, this is from like 3 years ago, like shut up. So we'll just have to see, but that's like one of my really big ones. The second one is to dye my hair blue. So I've been wanting to dye my hair blue for like months now, and I just haven't gotten around to it because money, and I kind of want to go back to being blonde for a little bit first. And I just hate having brown hair. Like, it's so fucking boring. But I might do blue, I might do purple. I think I'll just do blue though, because like purple's more like middle school, you know. Go to Portland for a vacation this summer. That's something I really want to happen because I have not been on vacation in like years, and excuse me, and I've always wanted to go to Portland. I've heard people say it's really similar to Austin, and I know I want to live in the Pacific Northwest, and like I've been considering, because after I graduate and get my bachelor's degree, I want to go to grad school. So I would either go do that at like at a school in Seattle, but I've also been thinking about, you know, if I love Portland, I might go to school there. We might live there for a little bit. We'll just, you know, see, whatever, if I get that far. So I really want to go there this summer and just stay in a cute little tiny house. So yeah. My next one is do well in school, and this is kind of like a really broad one, but I'm kind of raising the bar, because last year one of my goals was to have an okay GPA, and I got a 4.0 this last semester. And also something, I'm not going back to school this semester, which is really, really shitty, and it really hurts my heart, because obviously I'm already behind like a whole year compared to everyone else my age, and but it basically just didn't work out with ACC because they're just kind of a really shitty school, and they basically told me that like because of a mistake that like they made, my financial aid wasn't going to be ready by the time my tuition was due, and so I basically just had to like pay it or like be deregistered, but then my registration date, oh, no, here's what happened. So I like cried on the phone and like all this stuff. It was a big mess, and they basically contacted me the next day, and they're like, oh, we're sorry, that was a mistake, like on our part. We don't like need, because they needed my high school transcript, and I was like, I've already done that. I literally attended this past spring in 2018. I was like, y'all are stupid. And they were like, yeah, we're sorry, it was a mistake, blah blah blah. My financial aid wasn't going to be ready still, and this was like a week out from like the tuition deadline, so like I was like fucked. But basically my tuition deadline was a week later than they thought it was, and I could have signed up for classes, but I didn't, because they're just kind of the worst. And then I had already had it in my mind that I was going to just like work full time and then go back to UT in the summer, which I still haven't sent in my application yet, but I will be doing that soon as a returning student. So yeah, I had already had it in my head that I was going to be working full time. So if me and Nikki were working full time, then, you know, we would have like more opportunity to like be together and like go do fun things and like save money, so that when I do go back to school and don't work full time, then we won't like be screwed. So I think it worked out for the best. But I am really sad that I'm not going back to school, but I will be going back in the summer, even if I don't get an UT. but we don't talk like that because it's gonna happen. So yeah, I just want to do well in school. Like, just, I finally feel so motivated in what I want to do, so I think it's gonna turn out for the best. I hope so. So cross your fingers. The next one is to eat foods that I love and that make me feel good about myself. So obviously, since I was like, I don't know, first aware of like my weight, like I've always, like every new year I'm like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to exercise more, I want to get healthier, I want to lose weight, like all of that. Which if you're like overweight, then you know how it be. So this year I'm just really focusing on foods that I enjoy and that make me feel better about myself. I was a vegetarian for like, I want to say like 5 months last year. I don't really remember, and I kept going like back and forth, and I'm not right now. And if I do decide to go that route again, then like I'm only gonna do it because I want to, not because I feel like I need to, and I need to eat healthier to like lose weight and stuff like that. So I'm just kind of getting in like a different like headspace about food, and making it not seem like the enemy, I guess. And I just want to enjoy what I eat and feel good about what I'm putting into my body. Yeah. Okay, so the next one is to focus more attention on relationships I want to last rather than worry about the ones that will probably not last. This one's kind of confusing and vague, but basically I just want to start nurturing my relationships that truly like mean a lot to me, rather than like focus on like, I guess like the petty stuff of like temporary relationships, or like relationships with people that I know like in the end like won't matter, or we won't be friends anymore, if that makes any sense. Because I feel like I get so caught up in these people that I either don't click with, or like we have like something bad in between us, and then I don't focus as much attention on the people who truly matter to me. So I really just want to like move on from just like worrying about people who like I know in the end won't even be there for me, and just like start focusing on the people who are really important in my life. And obviously I'll be back in Austin, I'll be closer to some friends, and so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, another one is to finally feel at home, which obviously if you've been following this whole shit story, you know that I like obviously going to Austin and then moving back, and now we're moving back to Austin. It's been like a whole whirlwind, and I haven't felt like at home anywhere. But I really think like this is gonna be it. Like I'm just so excited to like be back in our own place, and just, you know, just like live my life just with Nikki and like our animals. And I'm just so excited to do like the simple things. Like I'm so excited to just like wake up in the morning and like not have to put pants on to walk to the kitchen. Like just like little things like that, and like I'm just so excited. So yeah. Another one is to join a club or organization, and this kind of goes into the next one, which is to make new friends. Obviously this is probably going to be when I go back to school is what I'm referring to. If I do find some kind of like organization beforehand, that'd be pretty cool. But I'm kind of like not good at making friends unless I'm like forced into a situation with certain people. Because like I am not the person to go up to somebody like out of the blue and be like, hey, I think you're cool, like we should like hang out sometime. Like that is just so not me. So I kind of like settings where like we're all kind of like forced to be there, if that makes any sense, to like make new friends. And obviously I just want to like be more involved And obviously, like, do more for, you know, the community and, like, the, and, like, the movements and beliefs that I'm passionate about and things like that. So, yeah. A couple more. So the next one is to buy a nice expensive piece of furniture. Obviously, since we're moving to a new home, we've been like looking at furniture because like now we need a rug because we have hardwoods, and just like things like that. And I just like am just so obsessed with like home decor and like interior design, and like if I could draw I would definitely be an interior designer, but I think you have to like get a C in a drawing course to like major in interior design, so I'm not gonna do that. But I really want to just buy like a really high quality piece of furniture from like West Elm or like CB2. Oh my god, my dream. Don't know how that's gonna happen, and it's not gonna happen anytime soon because we're broke AF. But yeah, if I just like, you know, like save up and stuff, like that'd be like really fucking awesome. So, and this last one Nikki wanted me to add in, and I agree, is to get better at Fortnite, because I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst, okay? I got some kills under my belt, so I'm not like the worst. But I definitely need to get better because I don't play like that much or anything. Nikki plays more than I do, really. And yeah, so she just wanted me to add that in there, which I agree. I need to hone in my skills and not be a pussy and hide when I'm scared, when there's only like 2 other people left. So watch me become a gamer girl this year. Just kidding, that's really not gonna happen. But that is all my goals / bucket list for 2019, and I'm really hopeful for this year, as I am for every year, really. But just like now I have these tools to make things better in my life, and obviously just like focus more on my mental health. I didn't write that down because that's like something I need to do all the time, but just like focus more on my mental health and have like a set like therapist, because obviously I've been moving back and forth, so to have like a permanent therapist and like just like things like that, and just like being back in a place that I know I really wanted to be in, and starting back at school and trying to find a job I love, and just like things like that. And I know it's not gonna be easy, and like nothing's gonna like always go to plan, but it's nice to know that like I'm way more optimistic about how I can change things this year. So yeah, we'll just see what this year has in store. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And yeah, I just hope everyone had like a really good holiday, New Year's Eve, you know, experience this past year. And I hope everyone has a really great year. You know, if you want to share your goals, go ahead and do that. That'd be cool in the comments. But you don't have to. And sorry again about sounding so sick. I just really felt inspired. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all next time.